There we go. I just need the link. There it is. Damn it. One second, I left my water in the other room. There we go. Good morning, Internet. Decided I would go on just a little bit early before things potentially get crazy. I got a lot of stuff to do this week. What's up, Archer? I'm gonna turn on my fan too. It's hot as shit in here. But yeah, I figured I'd play a little Final Fantasy XIV today. It was that or Warframe. I really couldn't decide. So I put it up to a few people on Facebook. They said Final Fantasy XIV. Here I am. I really need a better blind in here because, man, that's horrible. That's with the blinds down. So I figured I would just grind some Black Mage today. I would do roulettes, but, man, DPS queues are the worst. There's a reason I'm a healer main. I did just get Astrologian to 70, so now I have all three healers at 70. I have Summoner and Red Mage at 70, Samurai at 70. I've leveled my tanks, but I haven't leveled them anywhere worth noting. Which is to say, 70. I should really get that mount. I did recolor my Chocobo from green to Raptor blue, so I did something very important with my time yesterday. Queue shouldn't be too long. This is probably my favorite of the elemental mounts because it plays Shiva's theme, and that's awesome. I might turn up the in-game audio just a little bit. It's probably kind of quiet. Do I have time? System config. Okay, hopefully that's not crazy loud. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I know I am. I wrote something profound and fascinating, and now I get to relax and play a little Final Fantasy XIV. Which is still my favorite MMO. Though, I have to be honest, Black Mage is hella boring until I get past this level 60 hump. I think right now I'm 46. Right now it's just Astral Fire, Transpose. And I don't really know how to make Flare's damage not be garbage. But it is definitely Garbo. Crap! I pulled something extra. I'm just getting into the DPS spirit, pulling things I don't need to pull, attempting to pull aggro. So yeah, I'm in the DPS spirit. Oh, I didn't hit transpose. Whoops. But this is a little earlier than I'm used to. By, I guess, maybe an hour. But things were kind of slow on the news front, so figured I'd put something here on YouTube. Setzer Olmasi. Wait, wasn't that Seifer's last name? Because Setzer's last name was Gabbiani. There's the landmine. I tell you, yesterday I was grinding POTD also, and I think I had 4 runs throughout the day where I had, not only did I have pox, but we had no way to cure it. So I was just popping potions all day, desperately trying to stay alive. What's up, Gopi? Namaste. How's it going, friend? The game isn't too loud, is it? I know the sound effects can be... That's the sun. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. Unfortunately, my desk is set up right where the sun is. I don't even have the light for my webcam on. That's one of the good things about streaming in the evenings, for bottom tier, is I don't have to worry about that quite as much. And my blinds just don't do it. They keep a lot of the glare off my screen, but it's still very visible. So, sorry. I'm not that much to look at either way. Unless you count the beard, I guess that's pretty neat. But other than my sun fighting escapades, how are you doing? It's kind of a weird moment because I actually have a regular party and not 4 DPS. So basically I'm probably just gonna keep doing this same set of floors over and over. I might try roulette, but I don't imagine I'll get a decent time. We'll see. If the time is under 5 minutes, I'll try. Otherwise, I'll just do more Palace of the Damned. But until level 61, this is arguably the best way to go. Unless I queue up with a bunch of NPCs. But, nah, it's not really all that good. I don't think. Just a little congested, I guess. One of the good points about the landmines, one of the only good points, is they damage enemies too. That's so useful. Ah! A mimic! Who could have guessed this would happen to me? I tell you what though, guys, I'm so excited for Shadowbringers. However, I don't believe I'll be doing the review for it. I believe it's going to be Jamie and Andy who will be working on that. A little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. But they can cover far more ground as a team, and it'll probably be better, a better review altogether. They have way more experience than me. But either way, it's fine. All that matters is their website's covering it, and that I too will be playing it. I do have some cool stuff coming down the pipeline, though. When Olaroon hits Smite, I'll be covering him. And probably Bloodstained, which is more of an on-RPG thing. But it's still awesome, and it's still worth mentioning. Oh, I better swap over so I can actually get my mana regen on. So we are just gonna do it. Oh, we have two Rage Pomanders. You know, I think one of my biggest pet peeves in this whole dungeon are people that pop Rage Pomanders early when it's not like a dire emergency. Please do giveaway. I don't have anything to give away right now except my time. I thought about doing Smite giveaways on here again, but the last time I did, people freaked out. Because, oh my god, it's slated towards PC! Because, well, you know, I can't use Nightbot on YouTube. But if you go to MMOHuts.com, we no doubt have several giveaways going right now. Whether they're for games you play or not, that remains to be seen. But I do know we have at least one that is active. Probably more. Because we get giveaway stuff all the time. But yeah, people threw little baby tantrums because of console players. And if there was a better way to do it on YouTube, I would, I promise you. I don't have an easy way to do them on YouTube. Otherwise, I would. I like doing giveaways. Giveaways are fun. I don't, CJ. The only lunch I have is mine. And I'm not sharing my pasta salad with anybody. Sorry. I'm hungry too, though. I haven't had breakfast. But can't blame you for trying. Hey guys, is the game too loud? I always wonder about that. One of the downsides to being deaf in one ear is I can't really tell. So I just kinda have to guess and hope for the best. Despite Black Mage being kind of boring right now, I think they're going to be really awesome in Shadowbringers. All my Black Mage friends have been really, really hyped for it. I'm excited for the White Mage changes, because I've been a White Mage main since A Realm Reborn. I've got a nice long list of them that I want to go over. Okay, excellent. That's something I was thinking about doing, is maybe doing a write-up. Or maybe some video if I can get in early access. On some of my favorite changes for Shadowbringers. Is all the classes are getting shakeups. Some of them great. Some of them okay. Some of them not so great. Oh hey, it got a little cloudy out. Now I can turn on my light just a little bit. Let me see what it looks like. That looks a little better. I guess it's probably gonna rain. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. And with my youngest sister graduating high school, if it rains tomorrow, then we probably won't be able to go watch. Because then she'll only have 2 tickets instead of, like, the 9 she has. Which, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm honestly still waiting for Square Enix to do the right goddamn thing and let us have orchestrion roles anywhere we want. If Final Fantasy 15 could have a portable MP3 goddamn player, then Final Fantasy 14 can too. I've been waiting for like 6 years. Do the right thing, Square Enix. The way I understand it, there are issues with that, but I still want it, and I'm not going to back down because you got to stand for something, you know? It's important to, you know, stand for something, even if it's maybe a little foolhardy. So we're probably just going to do a couple of runs of this, I think. It's going pretty fast, so I might see what the roulette will be like. Maybe a leveling roulette. Well, do we have... No, we only have 2, so of course they pop it early. You see, this was the pet peeve I was talking about. If we pick up another one, it'll be fine. Other than that, they have wasted it for their own pride, their own vanity. Because they are a jerk. We didn't need it, but they wanted it. I always like to take this time, if I can, to ask, what do you guys want to see here more on the channel? Because I'm always looking to figure out what other people would like to see. Normally, I just pick an MMO or an online game like 10 minutes before I go live. Unless there's like a new update or something for a game that I feel like we need to highlight. Like today I was torn between Warframe and then they go AFK, because that's fine. I can't say too much about going AFK. I did last night, but I can because they wasted that Rage Pomander. I was also gonna play Bloodstained on here. I might do that tomorrow, depending on when I get my key. Because I'm so excited for Bloodstained that I can hardly damn stand it. Because I love Metroidvanias, or in this case, Igavanias. And I've been waiting for that game for like 4 or 5 years, it seems. So, and I've played a little of it. I've played the demo, the backer demo. And that was a lot of fun. And Igavanias are awesome. And it's way better than Mighty Number 9, which was an absolute goddamn flop. That's such a shame. I really wanted Mighty Number 9 to be amazing, but it wasn't. It was poop. Check my emails. Nothing new. Oh, right, we have someone who's AFK. So I'm going to take that time to Alt-Tab. Just check some things real quick. They're still not on the way. But yeah, I'm always trying to figure out what my audience, what the regular viewers would like to see for gameplay. Not even live, but even as, as the VOD to watch later. Because we get a lot of viewers that don't show up when it's on there. They show up later, which is fine. I just want people coming to the YouTube and coming to the website, MMOHuts.com. So, if it's something I have access to or something I can, wheedle out of a developer, I'm always curious. Oh, hey, he's on the way now. Oh, and he brought a palace pot with him. That's good. Oh, he has a newborn. Okay. I'm not going to give him any more shit about it because he's got a kid. Oh, we brought a lot of friends with him. That's alright. I've got plenty of damage. Okay, he's got a kid. I'm not going to harp on it. Because at the end of the day, you don't really know what other people's struggles are. So it's better to just be positive and not give them shit about it. But come on, this would be an entertaining YouTube thing if I didn't complain a little. That's all game journalists are known for, right? Bitching about things. I mean, you gotta stay on brand. That's important. Now, I will be the, Manticore. Now I will punch things in the face. It's only bad when you can't knock back, because I believe all the damage comes from the knockback hit. Ha ha! I can't be turned into a toad, you bastards. I just get to knock things the F out. Luring trap? They all get punched! All of them get punched. Right in the nostrils. You just gotta flex on them. Okay, let's kill these two, because they're coming our way. There we go. Whew. Pardon me. The Manticore never gets old. I imagine that's our wayward tank. Yep, there he is. Well, we're almost done with this run. I don't really get the Black Mage rotation yet, because I have not played a Black Mage since pre a Realm Reborn, and back then there, I was like level 30, 35. So whatever I did, I sure don't. Of course. I think I'm just gonna start waiting until he drops his first puddle. So, ergo, I don't waste my buff. Because it happens every time I come in here. I drop it, he drops his dumb sorrow puddle, and then I grumble a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna go back to spamming Fire 3. I wonder if it's worth it to put reduced cast time materia, whichever those are, on a Black Mage. Whoop! Let's not... No! Damn it! Why do they keep just pointing it at me? What a jerk. I'm desperately trying to get out of their way. Ah, well. They were probably just trying to get out of the way, too. Just picking the exact same direction as me. Sweet. All right. We're going to bounce. And we hit 47. We are getting there. I think I'm short like 3 or 4 Black Mage quests. I'm just going to kind of do them all in bulk. Well, not all. I think I'll wait till level, let's say closer to 50, 55, and do a bunch of them. So I can have decent gear and I could just knock them all out in one go. And then when it's time to do the level, when I hit level 61, I'll do the 50, 55, 60. How many of those dumb iron trim sacks do I have? Let's just see what this will be. 8 minutes. Nah, we'll withdraw. We'll see. We'll see what the next floor will be like. 12 minutes. We'll just keep doing this one. It wouldn't be a big deal if I didn't stream for a shorter period of time. If I were going for like 2-3 hours, it probably wouldn't be so bad. 451. Let's see. Praise a piece. Damn, I've got 36. What's up, Dark White? I hate these magic prisms. I just get rid of them. They have no purpose as far as I'm concerned. The materia is not so bad. I can usually flip those or put them in gear if needed. But for the most part, I've heard there are mounts in here, but I've yet to find one. I think I already have the moccasins. I can't remember. I know I've got one of the tops. I should probably level my goldsmithing so I can meld materia. Or meld more materia. Alright, we've got 2 out of 4 party members. That is for... Huh. Oh, for Archer Bard. My Archer is only level 4. Maybe I should level them at some point. This is more like a party I'm used to. No healer. All damage in a tank. Let's go. It'll only be accurate though if I get pox. But that's why I have 561 max potions. Just in case. Quit. Oh, with the tanks picking up more things. A bold move when he's got so little health, or when they have so little health. I don't know what they are. And it's better to just not assume. None of these are people from the last group. Damn it. I only opened those to see if I can get another Phoenix down, because I tend to use mine pretty frequently in these old DPS runs. Because someone always dies. Well, DPS and tank only. Or DPS only. It's nice and cloudy out now. It was bad earlier. I couldn't see anything on my webcam. Okay. I can probably get one more Fire 3 squeezed out. That's about right. I should probably talk to Maz later. Figure out why flare damage just seems like it's absolute poo. Because it just seems like it does about the same damage as my Fire 3. So that's not worth my time and effort. Palace Deep Eye. I think those were Muse and 6. I can't remember. We're stopping at this treasure chest. Mostly because I want more Rage Pomanders. Because they're great. Oh, I didn't... toting trap. Now let's get to hop around like a dummy. Can't open chests, can't fight, but I can ribbit. We can kiddo. There we go. Now I can kill things. At first, this was one of the best additions to Final Fantasy XIV because it's basically an infinite roguelike. And it's a great way to level, and I also see it as a fantastic way to see if you like a class. You could get them at levels. Once you've done it a little bit, you can start at level 51. Well, floor 51. And you start at level 60, so you get the full gamut of the 1 to 60 powers. So it's a terrific way to see, hey, do I like how this class performs? And if you don't, you just don't waste any time on it. So ultimately, very sound move on Square Enix's part. I like Heavens on High more though, if I'm being 100% honest. Mostly for the inclusion of the petrification and the espers or the aeons or the magicite, whatever you want to call them, that just kill everything on the floor immediately. Which is great until you hit a trap and more enemies show up, or they just respawn. So it's mostly good. It's mostly good. Let me check my email. Yeah, there we go. There's the emails as soon as I go live. They're only 30 minutes late. Not too many, though. Maybe I'll see if I can get Jamie to join some of these. Maybe do them a little later in the day, so I can have a better queue time. Else I'd just go as a healer. I have less motivation to do stuff as a healer, like random dungeons. Mostly because I've already level capped, I've got decent gear. So unless it provides a mount, there's really nothing for me. I could mostly pick up whatever gear I need off the auction hall. The market board, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm still sniffly today. I think I need to dust in here. It's getting to be that time. Now we only have one Rage Pomander. Oop, time to turn around. The blind isn't a big deal, but the damage is pretty... God bless America. My cast times are already bad enough. Black Mage just has the worst casting times. And the way stuff tends to die in here, average I get 1 or 2 casts off. And that's being generous. I'm very excited to see what they do in Shadowbringers, though. I think my favorite DPS class has probably been Red Mage, though. It would have been Summoner, but just the summon options are kind of bland. But I think that's going to be shaken up a little in Shadowbringers. I heard something about getting Bahamut as a regular summon instead of just, you know, the little temporary, oh, we've got Bahamut, now he's gone. I really need to sit down with all the changes and just absorb them. But there's so many. That would be its own little compendium aside from the review. Maybe that's what I'll do to contribute to the review. I'll put together some little, like, compendium of class changes. That might be a good use of time when I'm bored. Who knows? I sure don't. Switch back so I can get mana regen. I don't know, the blizzard spells, other than triggering my mana regen, just kind of feel meh. They bind at least, so... But you have to be up close unless you're using freeze. That would be something I would kind of like to see on Red Mage instead. Because you go in close to do your melee combo, then you could pop Blizzard, bind them, then backflip out. Just some food for thought. That's just something I thought would be sort of neat. Maybe not viable, but still sort of a neat idea. Wrong button. Ah, crap. Of course, it's 2 palace pots. And our DPS just kind of ran off. Well, our other DPS. That's about right. Hey, there they are. Well, better late than never, I guess. Who can say, really? See, if they picked up a Pomander of Rage, I'd have been okay. But they didn't. Shameful, really. There's the early Rage Pomander. Just drives me batty. I don't know why. It's probably not rational, but I feel that way all the same. More max potions! Oh no, Phoenix down for not me. I could use one though. I wish the separate queues for extreme primals weren't so horrific, because then I would just do my Ramu extreme, because I need to unlock that. That and I want the mount. Honestly, I just really want the mount. I do like to collect neat mounts. No, don't pull them apart! Damn it. Well, at least I got one shot off. So don't pull them far away, you ass clown. Alright, flare, stance change, freeze, flare, stance change again, stance change again. At least I could do that to help with AoE packs. It wound up working out in the end. Ugh. Curses! Damn sinuses. I've got too many sinuses. Alright, we're gonna try out my new strat. It's called the Be Goddamn Patient strat. We're gonna see how it works. Another Fire 3. Pop our mana regen. To get one more Fire 3. Now we can activate our ability. And this time we'll be safe from being immediately blasted. Immediately flavor blasted. There's nothing worse than being flavor blasted in public. It's not a good look. God bless America. My strat didn't quite work out, but it kinda did. I almost got the full duration. Oh wait, no. I need more mana before I do that. There we go. Just bop him with that instant cast. In a way, I'm kind of glad this game doesn't have official DPS meters. Last thing I want to show off is me not being optimal. So we gained 1 level this stream. Maybe I'll get a second. Let's see, we're... Oh. 47. My gear is woefully out of date, but there's no sense in updating it when I'm just doing Palace of the Damned. So I'll go ahead and queue up for... Let me check my email. Okay, nothing super major. Nah, nothing really major yet. I'll get that when I'm done with the stream. But I will go ahead and queue up so I can send this message with some peace of mind. Okay. There we go. And I'll get those after we're done here. So I guess it's back to grumbling about these dumb iron sacks. I would also accept chocobo barding I don't already have. That would be nice. One of my goals for the week is to sit down on both of my minions and going through all the gear that I've stocked up, figure out which is going to go in my glamour chest and what I'm just going to sell or throw away. Because I can't really do easy crafting and gathering with all the junk I've hoarded. So we are going to keep being grumpy about this. More magic prisms. Let's do one more. I have time for one more before the queue pops. More than that, really, but... There we go. Alright, we're going to do one more 51 to 60. Strago Magus, how'd they steal that name? However, a couple of the people from previous runs are here. I do really like the OST for this game, just in general. But they're not even a blue mage. Shameful. Very shameful. For those of you who do not know, Strago Magus is Final Fantasy VI. He is the resident blue mage and general curmudgeon and grumpy old man from the town of Thamaza, who are totally not all mages, totally not mages, not at all. There's no magic in our town. What are you talking about? And we're just gonna murder this mimic. Pew, pew. That's a lot of mimics so far. I think the most I've seen was 2 or 3 mimics. I think it was 2 mimics from the same chest. Open a chest, it was a mimic. Kill the mimic, open that chest, another mimic. Oh hey, someone's got pox. And it's our tank. So this is gonna be fun. And we have someone just sort of idling. Are they finally coming? Yeah, they're coming. That's okay. Ah. Pardon me. Okay, floor 53. We've been on the air for about 46 minutes, so about 3 sets of floors in an hour. That's not bad. Pew! Okay, stop ganging up on poor old me. That damage was a little better than normal. Okay. Palace Imp. It's gonna get fried. I don't think I am, if I'm being honest. I kind of like being an Aura. The Viera are neat. I might make an alt on like another server as a Viera or a Hrothgar. But I'm kind of happy being an Aura. Though I'm not one of those people that gets hung up on race, gender-locked races. I think that's a dumb thing to be mad about. Ugh. Yeah, I definitely need dust in here. Or at the very least, dust my fan. I'm not mad at the people who are upset about it. That's their right. But I just, on a personal note, it don't matter to me. I've played enough Korean MMOs to not be affected. To not be bothered. Oh yeah, no, it absolutely does. The male Viera are off in their own little area, as I believe it is. Because I do believe there are male Viera, but I believe they have their own little colony or camp or whatever you would like to call it. See, it makes sense to me. It didn't, you know, people are going to be, you know, up in arms over everything, though. I don't remember the total lore to it, because I don't know 12 as well as I would like. But that's how I understand it. But yeah, I agree, it does make sense. And more flary goodness. Well, we almost killed all of them. We were so close. I think the Hrothgar look neat, too. It looks like this is going to end right about on time, because I'm starting to run out of water. I'm fairly sure that's how it goes, though if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Maybe I'll do some sort of like race, or not race, maybe I'll do some like class focused live streams here in the future for games like 14. Where I just take a live stream and just talk about what makes the class tick, etc. You're level 61 in 14? If you're just looking to grind, Heaven on High, if you have access to Stormbringer content. Heaven on High is basically like this Palace of the Damned. It's a roguelike area with its own independent leveling system. That or just go back to the main story. You can never go wrong working on the main story. But if you're just trying to grind levels, that's what I do. Which expansions do you have access to? Yeah, that's more or less how I remembered it. Nushu. Not a bad idea. I thought it was sort of an interesting story point, too. But you know, people on the internet, there's a lot of mimics in this room. What's up, Mike? Oh, you're updated on expansions? If you're just looking for XP, go to Heaven on High. I'll show you where it is after I'm done in here. Oh yeah, Paladin's gonna be good as hell, I think. I'm actually leveling Paladin off stream. I think it's gonna be my first tank to 70. Oh damn it! Hit the wrong button. I need to get my mana regen back. Boop. I'm excited for a lot of the changes. We have one Rage Pomander. If you're not caught up on the MSQ, I would say work on that. A lot of those quests are just free XP. But personally, I grind at Palace of the Damned until 61. And then 61 to 70, I grind Heaven on High. Heaven on High looks cooler, and it has awesome Aeons to summon, or Magicite, or Espers. Tomato. Big, scary, magical doom monster wipes out a whole floor. But if you're looking for mindless XP, that's what I recommend. I think my favorite story was probably A Realm Reborn or Heaven's Ward, though. Yeah, no problem. 66 Summoner, 61 Paladin. Oh man, I love Red Mage. I thought it was a hoot. It's really easy, but that's kind of what I like about it. Yeah, no problem. I'll show you as soon as we're out of here. I'm getting closer to the point where I need to transfer there. I think I might hit 48 Black Mage after I'm done on this. I'm very close. That much I do know. I think my favorite story might be supplanted by Shadowbringers, though. I really like the idea of having to be the Warrior of Darkness instead of the vaunted Warrior of Light. I'm really curious about what's going to bring that on. And one of my pieces on MMOHuts.com, which you should go to, MMOHuts.com, I hypothesized that it's probably going to be like Eve Forward's book, Villains by Necessity, where I guess a good faction has overtaken everything, and you got to bring balance back. Ooh, now we have 2. But we can't use items on this floor. That is unfortunate. My first class was Summoner. Well, my first class in A Realm Reborn was Summoner. And I got kind of bogged down by how frustrating some of the class quests were. And since at the time a lot of abilities were locked behind it, I looked to White Mage and I went, and I didn't look back. And I was a White Mage main until, well, really until this day. Definitely, it's a sound idea, Nushu. I enjoyed leveling Gladiator. It felt good. It felt good and it felt fun. Alright, we're almost done in here. Knock him out. Sometimes you just gotta knock him out the box. Paladin is the tank I have most enjoyed playing so far. I'm still more than a little salty that Dark Knight was not a melee DPS class. I'm still a little bitter about that. Gunbreaker I'm not really super excited for, because again it's a tank and I don't really tank. That's another one I was kind of hoping would be DPS, but that is what it is. Again, there's no sense being upset about it. They made their decision. Might be upset over something you can't change, right? Swap over to Blizzard Stance. Put my ley lines down. Let's dumpster some damage. Pew! Oh, now they just took him out of range. Damn it. And I feel like it's still a very good class, but it's not for me. I don't have fun playing it. I agree, but we've got Dancer as a new DPS class. I did hit 48. That was what, 3 levels, 2 levels this in this stream. All right, I'm about running out of time. I've got to get back to work. So I'm gonna take you to the area you need to go to. If you play on Sargatanas or on the associated data center, feel free to hit Goki Mizuno up sometime. I'm generally free to run as a healer if I'm needed for something. Okay, so we're going to go to Far East. We're going to go to Namai and Yanja. Yeah, I can see that. That's fair. And now that we're at... Did I go to the wrong one? Whoops. Don't go to Yanja. Was it Tamamizu? It's in this area. I'll find it. There's only so many places you can teleport. Oh, okay, it was the other one. It was the other Ruby. See, it was Onokoro. Though I do really like this undersea village. With the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here we go. You go to Onokoro in the Ruby Sea. This is where the area... I believe the quest chain starts here, too. Let me get that for you, though. I'm going to look that up real quick. The quest actually begins at Hamikaze. I will link you to... Here you go. That's where you can find where it begins. And the actual area where you'll queue up at is over here. Yeah, I know. I'm missing... There's a lot of quests that I haven't completed. Some out of, like, sloth. Some out of, I'll do it later. But you'll come talk to Kyusei, and he'll let you queue up. But I'm going to go back to where I'm idling at. Quarry Mill. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I do appreciate it. Maybe that's what I'll do on one of these streams. I'll go complete quests that I haven't done. Sometimes I just hold quests for when I'm going to go back and grind levels. And I never get to them. No problem. Glad to help. Alright, well... I guess that's going to do it for me here today on MMOHuts. Make sure you stay tuned to MMOHuts.com for all the latest gaming news and reviews. I do not know what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It might be Warframe. Might be Magic the Gathering. If I have Bloodstained, I'm going to stream Bloodstained if I have the time. So that'll be fun. That's awesome, though. I've been with MMOHuts.com for 5 years now. Going on 6. And it has changed a bit. But I have enjoyed being a part of it. But, on that note, I gotta get back to work. The news will not post itself, no matter how much I've tried otherwise. Anyway, I hope I will see you guys next time right here on MMOHuts. Oh, and also, shameless plug, twitch.tv/thebottomtier. I stream there also. Tonight, Final Fantasy IV, free Enterprise randomizer. It's going to be a hoot, whether I want it to be or not. See you next time.